So this is the VW T-Roc 4Motion. It's got a 2-liter TFSI engine, produces 140 kilowatts. A couple of things on the outside I need to show you. So for starters, these lights down here are different to the normal T-Roc. The usual T-Roc has kind of the sort of framed light. This has LEDs on the inside. You've got a revised grille over here, and it has the R-Line package. So it's got the R-Line badge over here. Nice, big, bold, brand new VW logo too. An optional extra on this car is the black edition, or the black kit. So like you have lots of black in the front here instead of chrome. You have these black wheels, which actually look really nice. They are 17 inches. You've got the black mirrors here. You'll also note the R badge on the side here because it's got the R line, and that's also got a black inset around the chrome, which actually looks really cool. The black against the red on this car, I think, is really awesome. You have a black roof, sunroof, which is an optional extra. These sort of roof rails, which are also black, which are quite cool. Again, you have color matched handles. You've got auto locking, keyless entry, black wheel at the back, as I said just now. Big T-Roc badge over here. In 2021, VW made the change to start putting all the car names sort of big and bold at the bottom. Big VW logo over there, 4Motion badge. And to open the boot, you actually press the VW badge, and then the boot pops open like that. To close it, you press the button over there, and it's good to go. So there's one feature on this car which is a little dubious at best. So this is like a carbon fiber finish on the C-pillar, except it's not carbon fiber. It's actually just a carbon fiber sticker, which from a distance works on this car with the red and the black, and so that kind of fits in. But when you get up close to inspect it, it's just a plastic panel with a carbon fiber sticker on it. Right, on the inside of the T-Roc is pretty standard to normal T-Rocs, except as I mentioned earlier, this has got the sort of black package on it. So lots of piano black finishes here, piano black finishes over there. The steering wheel still has the sort of very controversial haptic buttons located over here. So it's multifunctional steering wheel. On the right here, you control the dash, and on the left, you do cruise control. All of these buttons are haptic, so you can either tap them, slide your finger, or press them, and they kind of give you that little vibration feedback. Not everybody likes those. I do, and VW are actually doing away with them and replacing them with normal buttons because you all complain so much about it. In the middle here, you have the screen. It's a 9-inch Pro display. It supports Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, radio. What is cool is that there is actually a volume button on this. There's none of that like tappy slidey stuff, which is quite welcome. You also have an inductive charging mat. It is an optional extra, but it means you can slide your phone in there and start charging automatically. You've got 2 USB-C ports, no USB-A ports anymore, so you have to switch over to USB-C. DSG gearbox, auto over there, mode select over here, and a handbrake over there. It's all about the seats, because you have this R-Line badge kind of embossed on the seat over there, and the finish on the seat kind of matches the outside of the car, where you kind of have that fake carbon fiber thing going on there. The seats are very comfortable, great lumbar support, sort of semi-leather racing seats, but incredibly comfortable to sit in, and they look really good. So one of the things, and it is an optional extra in this car, but it's an incredibly useful feature, is the IQ light. It's an intelligent light that detects where you're driving, lights up beautifully at night without blinding everybody in front of you. And the T-Roc comes fitted with those. They're really a worthwhile investment. If you're speccing a car, you're wondering about optional extras, these are the puppies you want. So as I said earlier, under the bonnet is a 140 kilowatt 2-liter VW engine. So that 2-liter engine has come a long way. It's the same as it's been in every GTI and every 2-liter petrol engine that they've pretty much ever made. Same kind of basic setup, and just improved. And this one is ridiculously fuel efficient, ridiculously quick, more than enough power. In fact, this is quicker than some of the early generations Golf GTIs were. So this is great. And being a T-Roc, it's built on the GTI platform. So think of it as like a jumped up GTI with 140 kilowatts. You begin to understand why I think this is such a good proposition. Now, pricing is in the high 600s, which may or may not be a problem depending on where you sit. I think it's worth it. The VW build quality is phenomenal. Everything's great. The materials used on the dash are great. The drive is great. Sound insulation is great. This is a fantastic car. In fact, it's probably a little bit on the clinical side. The very early T-Rocs, some of the first ones they released, had like colors on the inside and you can mix and match, and they seem to have just dumbed them down a little bit. I guess that's what people want, is they're not so into all the funky stuff. So if you want a pretty straightforward, no frills, no fuss, but incredible quality car, then the T-Roc is probably what you're looking for.